Turn up your frequency with love, self-care, and bite-sized brain hacks for the seeker in you. It's time to give your mind a little love with your host, Beverley J. Miller. Welcome to the Soulful Self-Care podcast, where we explore holistic well-being and personal growth, offering you practical tips and heartful insights. Join our community and start your journey towards a more soulful self-care in you. Subscribe today because taking care of yourself is the first step to taking care of others. Hello, and welcome back to another episode of Soulful Self-Care, where we explore the tools and insights to help you live your most fulfilling life. I'm your host, Beverley J. Miller, and today's episode is all about a topic that affects us all: how to stop taking things personally. We all have moments when we feel hurt or offended by others, by their words or their actions. But learning to let go of these feelings can lead to a happier and more peaceful life. In episode 7 today, we'll explore why we take things personally, the impact it has on us, and share practical strategies to help us break this habit. Let's get started. To stop taking things personally, we first need to understand why we do it in the first place. It often stems from our insecurities and our desire for validation. When someone criticizes us or behaves in a way that we perceive as negative, it usually triggers feelings of inadequacy or self-doubt. We start to question our worth and wonder if there's something wrong with us. Another reason I find that we take things personally is that we tend to see the world from our own perspective. We assume that others think and feel the same way we do, which can lead to misunderstandings. For example, if someone is short with us, we might think they're angry or upset with us when in reality, they might just be having a bad day. Taking things personally can have a significant impact on our mental and emotional well-being. It can lead to increased stress, anxiety, and even depression. Because when we internalize others' actions and their words, we are giving them power over our emotions, which can then lead to a constant state of tension and unease. Also, taking things personally can strain our relationships. We may become defensive or resentful, making it difficult to communicate effectively and resolve conflicts. It can create a barrier between us and others, preventing us from forming genuine and meaningful connections. Now that we understand the reasons and the impact, let's dive into some practical steps to help us to stop taking things personally. And the first thing we need to do is to shift our perspective. And this entails trying to see things from another person's point of view. Remember that their actions and their words are often more about them and their own experiences than about you. Don't assume intent. Avoid assuming that others' actions are meant to hurt you or offend you. Give them the benefit of the doubt and consider that there might be other reasons for their behavior. Let's practice self-compassion. Be kind to yourself. Recognize that everyone makes mistakes and that it's okay not to be perfect. Treat yourself with the same kindness and understanding that you would offer to a friend. Let's not forget to set boundaries. If certain people or situations consistently make you feel bad, it's important to set those boundaries. This can mean limiting your interactions or having a conversation about how their behavior affects you. And then focus on what you can control. You can't control how others act, but you can control how you respond. So focus on your own reactions and choose to respond in a way that aligns with your values and well-being. Now, you know I can't end this podcast without giving you a personal story. So here it is. A few years ago, I had a colleague who often gave me blunt feedback. At first, I felt hurt and defensive, thinking that she was just targeting me. But over time, I realized that her feedback style was the same with everyone and wasn't a reflection on my worth. So by shifting my perspective and not assuming intent, I was able to appreciate their constructive criticism and improve my work. Let me share another example, and this is from a friend who often felt offended by her mother-in-law's comments about her parenting. But through open communication and setting boundaries, she was able to express how these comments made her feel and establish a more respectful relationship. As we wrap up this episode, I'd like to share some affirmations to help you on your journey to stop taking things personally. Repeat these to yourself whenever you need a reminder of your strength and resilience. Let's begin. I'm going to repeat each affirmation twice with a pause in between to give you time to repeat each affirmation after me. Let's begin. I am worthy and valuable regardless of others' opinions. I am worthy and valuable regardless of others' opinions. I choose to see others' actions as a reflection of their own experiences. I choose to see others' actions as a reflection of their own experiences. I respond with kindness and understanding both to myself and to others. I respond with kindness and understanding both to myself and to others. I set healthy boundaries to protect my well-being. I set healthy boundaries to protect my well-being. I focus on what I can control and let go of what I cannot. I focus on what I can control and let go of what I cannot. Repeat these affirmations to yourself whenever you need to be reminded of your strength and resilience. Remember, breaking the habit of taking things personally is a process that takes time and practice. Be patient with yourself and celebrate the progress you make along the way. Thank you for joining me today on Soulful Self-Care. If you enjoyed this episode, please subscribe, leave a comment, and share with someone who might benefit from these insights. Until next time, take care and keep nurturing your soul.